Hey guys, welcome back to Cassie J. So today we are going to get into my debt confession. I might have like a little story, a brief story, whatever. But if you want to know the whole story, I have a life update that I had did 3 videos ago. I'm not even sure anymore, but it does have a life update that I had posted at the end of October, the beginning of November. I don't even know anymore. Like today, it feels like October went by so fast, and November too. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Like I make to-do lists, and I'm just like, when did I make this to-do list? Like I haven't even marked anything. I've always been bad with to-do lists. That was a horrible example, but I'm saying the days are starting to either merge together, or I feel like I'm asleep and I'm just skipping them. Somebody's doing something with my time. So what I'm going to do today is we're going to talk about my debt. So in August, which is the last time I actually pulled up my debt, or paid $727. I haven't paid anything towards it. Someone had mentioned that I need to get in contact with them so that I could try the forgiveness student loan or something like that, to see if I actually qualify for it. They went to the same school as me, and the high schools actually went through a lot of not high school, the colleges went through a lot of crooked stuff, and they had like a lawyer got involved and everything, and they got sued. And so they because it was an open case during the time, or an open case for the time that I was there, they said that they can check in to see if I qualify for the forgiveness loan. Now, if I qualify for the forgiveness loan, I'm telling you right now, just move it, okay? And that's for both loans. That's for the AES and for the Fed loan. So I want to start targeting this, but I got in contact with them, and they sent me a form that I have to fill out and send back. And I kind of hope that it's just a paper form that, they mail, but because if it's something that they email me and I got to print it out, my printer is not acting right now. Like, it's telling me it's offline, and I just have no idea how to turn it back on. Even though it's on, it's just not doing what it's supposed to do. So there's that. And then, so for my AES, I have $4,727 that is due, and my Fed loan, $1,299. My children's place at the time, because I was buying clothes for three kids. They're my son, he's 4, and the other two, one is 18 months and the other one is 8. So I was buying clothes for them for school. I have the $201 that is due, and then Capital One, at the time, which I actually paid it down because it's my regular one that I pay my my utility bills and stuff on. So I already paid the $335, but at the time I did this, I had this on there, and it kind of freaked me out, and I paid it off. So that Capital One is no longer the $335. And then Finger Hut, $659, and I'm pretty sure I have some late fees on there because I completely forgot about it. I have and then the NCA is $1,026. So this one I have been trying to fight to get it off of my credit, but for some reason they will not remove it. And they're trying to say that it's a legit bill that I have to pay. I'm almost thinking to do like a settlement to where they have to I pay a certain amount and they just remove it, and I'm thinking of paying like $200 and just calling it a day, because I don't owe this money, and I'm really thinking to do like a settlement whenever the income tax comes or something like that, because I have no idea. I have another bonus coming in January, and if they agree to do the pay to delete, then I'll do that. But other than that, I'm not gonna do. I probably won't pay that $1,200. I mean the $1,026, because it's like, it's really not mine. I just refuse. I refuse. So let's go to the other one. I already wrote everything down on here that I wanted, or that is on my debt. And as you can tell, it's a lot more. I actually wanted to do a before and after total, so Get these out of the way. I just want to be in frame the whole time. I don't want nothing big. Just let me be in frame. All right, so we are going to grab. It's my this budget. I'm still trying to stick to my planner. I'm not trying to use like the where I take it out. I want everything to be in one spot. I don't want to throw it away. That's one of the things that I did whenever I moved, guys. I don't know if you keep planners or not, but or journals or anything like that. I threw everything. If it was in September, I kept it. Anything before September, I mean, if I had it for years or if I had it for weeks, in the trash. Use planners, not non-dated planners, everything. Like I was so stressed out, it didn't even bother me to throw it. But now that I think about it, I'm like, if I would have did that today, I probably would have a heart attack. If I'm just being honest, like I just thinking about it, like I threw away everything. And the only reason why I kept this is because it's basically brand new. What I have for my debt as of right now, I tried to do it from smallest amount to biggest amount, but then whenever I was like looking at stuff, I realized that I had it out of order anyway, so it really didn't matter. And then these two are supposed to be down here, and I last second I was like, oh, I have this one, so I couldn't do it. But whenever I move to December, I'll have them in order from the cheapest one to the lowest one to the biggest one. Now, if you're not aware of this one, I think it's called the snowball effect, or the avalanche effect, or something like that, where you're paying the minimum payments for everything that's on here, but the one that's on top, you put the most money towards what's on top, and then once that happens, you stay at the amount. You pay everything for the minimum payment, and the most money goes towards the one on the top. So that's how the avalanche. If I'm saying it correctly, if I'm not, you correct me. But that's what I'm doing for this. But the first one is a ticket that supposedly I had never paid. When I called them and told them that I did pay it, they said there was a late fee. And it's been late fees every month since. And it's been like $5 here and there. And I was like, when did I get the ticket? And so they waived everything but $80, because it was like $1,000 something. And I was like, why would I pay late fees on something that y'all received on time? So they received it on time, but because they entered it into the system on a different date, I had a late fee. How is that my problem? So they wouldn't remove this $80. I disputed it because you could dispute tickets. So I disputed these late fees with the court, and I don't know if it's going to be removed or not. The guy told me to call back on the 15th at 12 or something like that to speak to some department, and I said I will call, because why do I have to pay this $80? So I put that on there in case they forced me to pay it, because I feel like my thing should be clear. I shouldn't have no $80 charge from, I think it was like 2011. Yeah, that's how long ago it's been. It's been over 10 years, and I have an $80 fee for something I don't even know why. I don't even know if it's a speeding ticket or not, to be honest. Beyond me. So the next one, I went and I have paid down the children's place, but because it started getting colder, I actually went and bought more. So it's actually roughly around the same price that it was, the same amount that it was before. But this is the amount that it is today. I bought again, so it's actually no. Yeah, I think it's more, because just yesterday, the day before, I bought some more sweaters, because there's a Black Friday sale. If you have children around the age of 4, there's a Black Friday sale that is going on for the children's place online, and it's like 60 to 70% off. And so I went and bought some sweaters and some more pants, and I found some shoes and a jacket for him. So I'm pretty sure that that's like a little bit more. So I'm gonna have to update that one in December. And then for Finger Hut, it's $661.38. I did get late fees. Again, I have not been paying anything. I have no idea why I did not, but I have not been paying anything. I just sent $40 Monday. I think it was $40. If it wasn't 40, it was 80. But I'm pretty sure minimum 40 to pay that. But if I'm gonna try to keep these like the little 26. I'll make whatever I send. If I send like $30, I'm gonna send 36 just to drop this down. If I send like 30, whatever amount, I'm just gonna make sure that these are at 0 for some reason. I think that would round it up, I guess. I don't know, but I'm gonna send so that it can be zeroed out, like this 38 cents and all that. I'm gonna make sure that it's like gone, so I don't have like late fees on top of it, so it won't change. I like the zeros. But the NSA or NCA, I have no idea what it's called, but this is a fee that is a payday loan that supposedly I had got in 2015, and they removed it off my credit and said that they saw that it wasn't me that had got this loan, and then they put it back on there saying that they did. Then they sold it to a creditor, and so I'm trying to get it off my credit again, and they just keep leaving it on there, and I just can't get it off. And I want to say it's NCA. Yeah, National Credit Adjusters. I don't know where I got S from. I did go to ACE. I went and helped a friend, and she's actually paying this down. The amount that we had got was, I think it was like 1,500 or something like that. And with the total amount, I told her to let it charge off, because if it charges off, then we can just pay that amount, and then we could do a pay to delete and not have to pay the interest. And so I told her we're gonna go and let it charge off, and I think it charges off next month. No, this month, at the end of this month. And then once it charges off, this is going to be the amount that's going to be due, because whenever I spoke to the lady, that's what the amount that she gave me. And she said that whenever we asked for the pay to delete, it would actually probably be less than this because of the settlement that we do. So I'm going to start saving towards this. So this one won't have a monthly payment, and it's me and her doing it to pay it off. So there's that. And then I have my student loan, which is my Fed loan, $1,299. Again, I haven't been paying, even though it's a 0 interest, which is dumb. I should be paying this right now, but I haven't. And then my AES, this was, I think this was $5,000, and in August or July. When did we get that last stimulus check? I sent a large amount to them for that. And then for my credit card, $21,493. It's on there. This is mostly, I had previous debt before the snow storm that we had in February, and then the remaining. So this is like those 3 things. So this is my emergency fund card, and I think I roughly have 2,000 on there, possibly a little bit more than 2,000. See, this is why I can't do nothing without having to put some lotion on. Just dry. Look, I'm just about to start a fire over here, just rubbing my hands together. Oh. All right, sorry y'all. Anyway, and it's the same lotion. It's the Bath and Body Works Fiji Sunshine Guava Tiny, and if y'all are new, it is the body lotion, and I love it. Like, the whole house smells like this whenever you just use like a dot. It's just wonderful. Actually, if y'all are new here, thank y'all so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I am bad at my openings, okay? I try to throw an opening whenever I edit, because I realize I don't do openings too well. But if y'all are my new people, I love you. Leave a comment down below. Say hello. Hey, how you doing? How you feeling? How you been? And then if you are my OGs, thank you so much for coming back, y'all. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Go ahead and like this video, everybody, because I like to see my likes go up. And if you are new, just please go ahead and subscribe, because I am going to be on a journey. I am going to show y'all the raw version of me trying to get my life together. Y'all about to see all the screw ups. Y'all about to see the, oh, I should do this. Nah, this is a bad idea. I shouldn't go this route. Y'all about to see everything that I'm about to do. This is not going to be no pre-prepped every video, no. Like the ones before, y'all are going to be like, okay, that's how she did it. Oh, okay, that's why she did it. Yes. Y'all about to see everything, because I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I find other ways around it, but I come to a resolution, but I'm not going to say that the journey to get to that resolution was easy, okay? So I want y'all to see that journey that's getting me to, my debt payoffs, or my debt-free journey, or whatever. So y'all are going to see that. I'm also a savings person. I like to cash stuff. I do savings challenges, and I am in the middle of planning vacations and traveling, so y'all are going to be seeing that. Actually, y'all are not going to be seeing it on this channel. Y'all are going to see it on my lifestyle channel, which I haven't even uploaded a video yet, but I have stuff recorded. So I'm getting around to it. It's actually kind of intimidating to start a whole new channel when you just hit you just got monetized on one, so you just start another one. Like I have no idea why I do it that way, but hey, I'm just saying I'm kind of wishy-washy about trying to. I started it and I haven't. It's one of those I did it like a couple years ago type thing, so it's there, but it's not there. And I should leave a link because people keep asking about it. So I'm just nervous, y'all. Y'all about to see all the ugly. I don't want to. Oh Lord, that's why it's so intimidating to do it. Oh gosh. Okay, let's get back. So that's the $4,727. That's the student loan that I want to pay. I am going to be making minimum payments for these first before I hit them and knock them out. But hopefully we can get everything at zero by the end of next year. That's my goal. So for my credit card, the $21,493. That is a really high amount. It's almost like capped out, but every time I get paid I send a certain amount to it, which whenever I do my stuffing, which I'm actually going to be doing tomorrow, y'all are going to see that I'm going to be putting a few hundred towards my credit card, because I'm treating my credit card as if it was my car payment. So the way before I was able to pay like I think like 600 and it was either 625 or 675 every month was going towards my credit card. And now what I'm going to do is because I have a goal to furnish my house or my apartment, and I also want to pay off this debt. So I'm door dashing, and whatever money I have, I'm just throwing it into the envelope. Some of it's going to taxes, some of it's going towards the envelope, and then I'm just going to save it to the side each month, depending on what I already paid and what I haven't paid. It's either going to go towards debt or it's going to go towards something in the house. So right now, even though this is off topic, I want a dining table. And I was actually talking to a lady, and I'm trying to do it the budget way and try to find like the cheapest that I can. So I kind of have it's like a 50-50, like I'm kind of scared to do it, but I'm like, this is the best way to do it. I want a dining table. It doesn't have to have matching chairs, because I can find matching chairs somewhere else, because the chairs is not the problem, it's the table. When finding the table, the lady was telling me that I should go to Facebook Market. So I was like, okay, and I was looking on Facebook Market. I've been looking at Facebook Market, but she also is going to say, just make sure it doesn't have bed bugs. Hold on. Wait, okay? I am one of the victims of I had bed bugs before. And it's been like 8 years, 9 years. But I'm traumatized, okay? Having these things are one of the hardest things. I thought they were like a myth. I never knew these things to be for real. You have to throw away everything. I mean, furniture, the carpet, the rugs, the blankets, most of your clothes. You have to throw away the books, because they get into everything. They get into your electronics. Like you can't even, whenever you get a new bed, you're scared to go to bed. You're just like, oh, you see like a little, a ball of hair on your bed, and you instantly think it's a bug. Like you're traumatized for the rest of your life. I probably have PTSD. I need a disability check, because when I tell you, I was so itchy. Ugh. Why she do that to me? So I don't know if I want to go that route. I don't know, y'all. Now I'm itchy. She hurt my heart. I ain't gonna lie. But I want to get a table, and I want something that's not gonna break. So at first I was like, I really want a glass table, because I see a lot of people have glass tables, like especially if you're watching like YouTube channels of people like how they decorate their house and stuff. But I have a 4-year-old. That's not an option. Okay? And I don't want a heavy table. Like this is a actual dining table. This is a dining table that my brother had got whenever he was working at IKEA. And I don't know how he got it or what. Like maybe it was a customer's old table. I don't know. But there was nothing wrong with it. But it's the only thing that's wrong with it is that it's really, really, really heavy. It takes me and my son's father and one of my girls have to help me on my side while he has the other side to move the table. And I've moved this from my mom's apartment to our 3-bedroom apartment. And then whenever we went from the 3-bedroom to her 1-bedroom, I moved it there because I used it for work. And then from her 1-bedroom to this 2-bedroom, I ain't moving this table no more. I am not moving this table anymore. Like if I have to move this table, I'm gonna be so mad, because I hate moving this table. It's a marble table. It's one of those granite ones, but he got it for free, and I've had it ever since. And I love it. I love it. I love the space. the ability to be able to do anything and everything everywhere. I love it. But honey, when I tell you this thing is heavy, I'm not doing it no more. I don't want to do it. I'm not moving. Well, first of all, let me tell you. Let me get this clear. I'm not moving anytime soon. Did you hear what I had to go through? I'm not going through that no more. I am not. I am not mentally prepared to cuss everybody else out no more. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Y'all, I ain't doing it. Anyway, let's get back to this. So that is that. As for the credit card, and then for this is West Creek. It's actually, there's a thing here where a lot of the companies that are trying to make sales, they have partnered with a finance company. So I first knew about Snap. I didn't know about this program or whatever. I just knew about, like, if I went to, where did I go? Oh, I was dating somebody that liked huge rims, like huge tires, and we had enough to buy one rim and the 4 tires, but who's gonna buy one rim? So they gave us an option and told us that if we do an application to get approved for a certain amount of money, then they would give us all 4, and we just make monthly payments to the people that approved us, right? So they're called Snap. Well, on this one is called West Creek, and it's actually for automobiles. So whenever you're getting a vehicle worked on, you can get approved by finance. They have an in-house finance program. So we had got approved for, I think, like $5,000 or something like that. I think it was $5,000, and the work that they did was like 3,000 and something. Well, we had 1,000, and so it brought my balance down to 2,100. Now it was actually higher. So he has a, I know I'm gonna get this wrong. Whenever the clutch went out, it like took other things with it, and so just to fix it was like 3,000 something dollars, and that's without the part. This is just the labor and the this is the labor and something else that they had to do on the car, because it was a lot. The part itself was like $900, and it was anyway. So I put it in my name because, of course, me being the nice person that I am, for no reason, I almost started cussing again. No reason, I put it in my name. I probably would never do this ever again for anybody else. But so as for the total, we have $80. At all. All right, so 333. I wish it was 3,000. $33,255.23. So we're gonna knock this out. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go because I'm in Texas and it's starting to get dark around 6 o'clock now, and I'm trying to get some videos out of the way. Okay, so thank y'all so much for stopping by. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, stay safe. Bye, guys.